Ooh, I will not be silent about the storm. Ooh, the day after, I remember how the thunder shook the ground beneath my feet, how the wind tore through the places I had built for my retreat. I held on to every promise like a lantern in the rain, whispering your name in darkness just to keep myself from breaking. You were there inside the fury, you were present in the roar. Not I got to watch from safety, you came walking through the door. So I'll tell of how you held me, then the walls began to bend. For the storm that tried to take me only drove me close to you again. Oh, that you would glad it over instead. Your hours I stopped hoping that the clouds would ever part, when the weight of all the damage settled heavy on my heart. I have counted up the losses in the language of the rain, tried to recognize the landscape that would never look the same. But you never left destruction, have the final word on me. What the storm tore down around me, you rebuilt it differently. Stronger than the first foundation, deeper than the ground before. I discovered in the wreckage something I had not yet seen, that you are more. The day after the storm I saw your goodness, the day the clouds pulled back and you were there. every storm. We came to get here. Corners no one notices, I bring my truest self to you. Every hidden tear and honest fear, every question breaking through. No performance and no polished words, no audience to keep, just a soul who needs a savior in the language of the deep. You have always known the places where I go when no one's near, all the altars in the ordinary, every whispered prayer. You hear what the world has never witnessed. You have seen and called it known, for the God who counts the sparrows never leaves a heart alone. What the world has never witnessed. There are battles no one hears about, fought quietly inside, where the enemy comes closest, in the spaces I can't hide. I have wept in empty hallways, I have knelt beside my bed, I have fought through nameless darkness with no witness but my dread. There are faithfulnesses no one sees, the choice to rise again when the night has been relentless and the wound runs deep within. But what's done inside the secret place is seen by eyes that miss not a single act of courage that was born of faith like this. The unseen does not mean the unnoticed, the hidden does not mean the unknown. Every faithful step I've taken in the darkness has been witnessed from the throne. I am not invisible to heaven, I am not forgotten in the night. Every silent act of trust and perseverance is recorded in your life. When the whole world looks away, and this is worth this cost, God sees, and not one moment of my faith is lost. You saw Moses in the desert before a burning bush. You saw Elijah under juniper trees in his lowest rush. You saw Hagar in the wilderness and called her by her name. And you see me in my hidden places, you see me just the same. You are the God who finds the ones the world has overlooked. You are the God who reads the chapters no one else has looked. sees everything, and He calls it beautiful. When no one sees, God sees everything, and He calls it beautiful. When no one sees, God sees everything, and He calls it beautiful. When no one sees, does sees the sees the I was one step from the edge of walking away, when the weight of all I carried had no words left to say. I prayed until my knees forgot the reason to stay down. I had cried until the tears ran dry, and silence was the only sound. But in that hollow, breathless, almost broken place, something stronger than my quitting held me by His grace. There were hands I reached for that were never really there. There were doors I knocked on that were sealed beyond repair. I had mapped out every exit alive. I was too far gone, too lost, too broken to survive. You never once consulted my capacity to cope. You just held on. You just held on. You just held on. That became my home. I almost gave up. I almost gave up. I almost gave up, but He held me. I almost gave up. I've walked through land where nothing seemed to grow, where the sun beat down on promises I struggle still to hold. Every prayer rose up like dust into a silent sky, and I wondered if the God of every river had forgotten how to find me where I tried. But I kept my feet on ground I could not understand, trusting that a desert was still held inside His hand. There were miles that felt like circles, going nowhere fast, when the thirst inside my spirit made me question if I'd last. I had watched the ones around me find their promised land, while I traced the same horizon with the same outstretched hand. Every grain of sand beneath me held a question with no name, but the God who led through wilderness was leading me the same. The desert didn't mean He left me, the desert meant He led me. Every dry and barren mile was a road He walked before me, what I call abandoned ground He called holy ground. My desert became a desert became a testimony. My desert became a testimony. And the devil thanked me was always in your plan. You don't waste a single step. You don't waste a single tear. Every empty aching desert becomes evidence that you are here. Oh, my desert, my desert became. I have seen the years go by without an answer to my name. I have watched the seasons turning while my circumstances stay the same. There were moments I rehearsed the lines of someone letting go, of a faith that felt like fiction and a God I used to know. But something deep refused to bow to what my eyes could see. A quiet voice that kept on saying, there is still a miracle for thee. I have sat in rooms where everyone around me had their sign, while I carried unanswered prayers like stones along the line. Every testimony stirred a war inside my chest, between the faith that said keep going and the fear that said forget. I have wrestled with the silence, I have wrestled with the weight, I have wrestled with the question of whether I had come too late. But the God who parts the waters does not check the clock for me, and his arm is never short from what he intends to be. I am not forgotten. rose up after 4 days in the grave. He is the God who turns the water. He is the God who makes a pathway through the wave. No situation has outgrown his power. No timeline has exceeded his reach. No diagnosis, no report, no circumstance is beyond what his hands can redeem. Still moving, still moving. His hand has not grown still. Still working, still working. He is working even now. Still faithful, still faithful. He's never missed his mark. My miracle is never lost. Just held inside his heart. I let go of every deadline I imposed on God. I let go of every moment I reduce them to my logic. You are not constrained by what I understand. And my miracle was never late, it was always in your hands. You have never been too slow. You have never been too small. And the miracle I'm waiting for, you have seen it all There's still a miracle for me. There's still a miracle. The same God who split the sea has not forgotten me. The same God who raised the dead still speaks over what I dread. There's still a miracle for me. There's still a same God who split the sea has not forgotten me. The same God who raised the dead still speaks over what I dread. There's still before the sun across the morning, before you formed your first request, a prayer was already answered. In a throne room you have never left. You may not see what has been spoken, you may not feel the tide has turned, but the God who spoke the galaxies has heard every word. He has not forgotten any promise, He has not misplaced a single name. What looks like stillness from your vantage is an army on the way. You are not forgotten in the way, you are not abandoned in the fight. Heaven bends its ear to listen every time you cry. Conflict, struggle, waiting, tension builds. There are prayers that feel like letters sent to silence, lost in air. When the days stack up like mountains and the ceiling will not clear. When you've stood so long in the asking that the asking starts to ache. When the miracle feels borrowed and the faith feels hard to make. But beneath the surface something you cannot perceive is stirring. In the spaces past your seeing, in the depths beyond your knowing, there are things being positioned. There are walls about to fall. There are chains that have already heard the verdict of your cause. You are not praying into nothing, you are not speaking into void. Every word you brought before Him has been perfectly employed. So stand up in the waiting, stand up in the fight. What you cannot see is coming, what He promised will arrive. It is coming, it is coming, it is already on its way. Sing through congregation, sing from higher ground. I have read of ancient armies sent to fight what eyes can't trace. I have seen the hand of heaven turn the tide in hopeless days. Not because the people learned it, not because their faith was great, but because a God of covenants could not be contained by fate. And the same eternal kingdom that has never lost a war is the kingdom standing with you at the threshold of your door. So release the weight of striving, let the outcome rest in Him. Heaven was already moving long before your fight began. You are not praying into nothing, you are not speaking into void. Every word you brought before Him has been perfectly employed. So stand up in the waiting, stand up in the fire. What you cannot see is coming, what He promised will arrive. It is coming, it is coming, it is already on its way. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Heaven is moving. Oh yeah, heaven is moving on your behalf. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Same groove congregation, singing from higher ground. I have read of ancient armies sent to fight what eyes can't trace. I have seen the hand of heaven turn the tide in hopeless days. Not because the people earned it, not because their faith was great, but because a God of covenant could not be contained by fate. And the same eternal kingdom that has never lost a war is the kingdom standing with you at the threshold of your door. So release the weight of striving, let the outcome rest in Him. Heaven was already moving long before your fight began. You are not praying into nothing. You are not speaking into more. Every word you brought before Him has been perfectly employed. So stand up in the way, stand up in the fight, stand up. What you cannot see is coming. Angels are stationed at the borders of the battles you can't see. The same voice that stilled the water is still speaking over thee. Heaven is moving, heaven is moving on your behalf. I've walked through shadowed places where the light felt far and thin, where the road ahead was hidden and I couldn't see the end. Every step felt like a question, every dawn felt like a test, but I found you in the middle, not just waiting at the crest. You don't only meet your people on the mountain and the height, you come down into the valley. You become the lantern light. So I'll follow where you lead me, even when the path grows steep. For the God who makes the promise is the God who helps me keep. There were seasons I stopped counting all the days I'd been inside, the low places and the long nights and the tears I tried to hide. I have questioned my own calling when the valley felt like home. I wrestled with the silence and the feeling I'm alone, but the enemy who told me that this valley was my end never counted on a Savior who makes broken people mend. What was meant to be my burial became soil for new life. For the seed that's planted lowest is the one that breaks toward life. This low place is not my last place. This hard road is not my home. Every valley has a limit, and I will not walk it alone. valley was the making, not the ending. The valley was the classroom, not the tomb. Every low place only proved your faithfulness. Every hard place only made more room for your glory. More room for your grace. Oh, our valleys do not define our futures. They only show the faithfulness of the God who raised the dead. The valley was never my future. It was only your pathway to this place. I know the page looks blank before you. I know the chapter feels like loss. I know you've read the same lines over, wondering what the ending cost. But the pen is still in motion, in the hand that holds your days. And the author of all glory has not run out of grace. He has written through the winters, he has written through the graves. Every hero in his story walked through fire to be saved. So the silence you are sitting in is not the final word. It is only the beginning of the greatest thing you've heard. Conflict, struggle, waiting, tension builds. You have carried things in secret that would bring most people down. You have smiled through seasons breaking, while the walls closed all around. You have prayed the prayer of patience till the patience wore away. You have stood inside the furnace, asking God to name the day. And the enemy has whispered that your best days are behind, that the evidence against you is too heavy for the mind. But a liar writes no endings, and a thief owes no such pen. For the one who started writing has not put it down again. Emotional bills, full declaration. Full declaration. Full declaration. Plan arrives completely. Your story isn't over yet. The grave could not hold the grace. Resurrection ever said. So what makes you think the darkness gets to write your last regret? Your story isn't over. Your story isn't over. Your story isn't over yet. Sentinels in heaven, and those hands have never failed. Every wound became a witness, every cross became a tale of a God who writes in glory what the broken Father sealed. Your story isn't over yet. Your story isn't over yet. Same group, congregation now speaking over one another. I had read of desert wanderers who fought the promised land and dream. I had seen a long surrender, suddenly redeemed, not because their tears were wasted, not because their weight was small, but because a God of storylines redeems the plight and all. And the names we call forgotten are the names He calls by heart. Every prodigal returning gets a brand new place to start. So receive the word of heaven spoken over where you stand. You are not a closed off chapter, you are still inside His hand. The darkest peak inside the story is not where the story ends. The deepest valley in the journey is not where the journey ends. So lift your head above the chapter. You have only rolling far. The God who grieves on dry bones. Your story isn't over yet. Your story isn't over yet. A pen is in the hands of heaven, and those hands have never failed. Every wound became a witness. See, spiritual climax, complete rebuild, then rebuilt into proclamation. Same grows untended, almost spoken over silence. He called Lazarus by name from 4 days in the grave. He made a path through walls of water for a people to be saved. He turned the stone of weeping to a garden of risen. So whatever tomb you're standing at was never meant for living. He had winters, delivery, unhurried. Speak to the valley, speak to the dry bones, speak to the mountain that has been joy too long. The same voice in the beginning, call the light out of the dark. It's the voice that's calling over every fraction. Faithful heart. In the middle of the rushing, when the noise refuses rest, when my thoughts have built a fortress out of worry in my chest, I grow quiet in your presence, I grow still beneath your hand, and I find a peace so foreign to everything I am. It does not arrive with answers, it does not require Like a river, like a balm, I did not earn this kind of stillness. I could never manufacture this. It is something only heaven knows the secret to give. Conflict, struggle waiting, tension rises gently. There are days the mind runs faster than the faith that tries to lead. When the circumstances gather like a flood above my knees, I have reasoned through the darkness, I have analyzed the fear, run the numbers on the outcome till the answer disappeared. And the world will sell a quiet built on distance from the fight, built on having every answer, built on getting every right. But the peace you place inside me does not wait for skies to clear. It walks into the storm beside me and it whispers, I am here. It is higher than my thinking, it is deeper than my doubt, it is wider than the questions I keep turning inside out. It guards my mind like sentinels stationed at the door. It is not the world's to offer, and it is not mine to ignore. So I bring every anxious thought and lay it at your throne. It is higher than my thinking, it is deeper than my doubt, it is wider than the questions I keep turning inside out. It guards my mind like sentinels stationed at the door. It is not the words to offer, and it is not mine to ignore. So I bring every anxious thought and lay it at your throne. I trade the weight of understanding for the peace that you alone can give. Only you can give. It's higher than my thinking, it's deeper than my doubt. Sing groove congregation, now seeing past themselves. I have watched the grieving worship through the ruins of what they lost. I have seen the sick give glory, counting heaven more than cost. Not because their pain was fiction, not because their fight was small, but because a peace descended. It made no sense at all to the watching and the wondering. Spiritual climax. Spiritual climax. Oh, spiritual climax. Spiritual climax. Spiritual climax. Spiritual climax. Spiritual climax. In the middle of the rushing, in the middle of the rushing, in the middle of the rushing, in the middle of the rushing. In the middle of the rushing, in the middle of the rushing, in the middle